Kurrgo, the monarch of Planet X, is endeavoring to discover a method to rescue his world from a runaway asteroid that is on the brink of striking the planet, resulting in an extinction-level incident. Observing the Fantastic Four on Earth, Kurrgo is convinced that only they can assist in saving his imperiled world. This is because the inhabitants of Planet X had formerly found no incentive to explore space and as such only possessed two operational spacecraft. Kurrgo commandeers one of these vessels to transport him and his automaton to Earth. On Earth, the Fantastic Four have received an invitation to attend a governmental banquet in Washington, D.C., although most of the team frets that their abilities will lead them to be perceived as anomalies or cause embarrassment to themselves. However, they all opt to attend when Reed declines any of their pleas to excuse themselves. Reed points out to them that he is less than thrilled to attend either since he is in the midst of developing a new rocket fuel, but insists that they must participate in this social event. As they journey to Washington in the Fantastic car, Kurrgo's vessel touches down and his automaton employs its atomic scanner to pinpoint the Fantastic Four. While the heroes are present at the banquet and are presented with a trophy for their achievements, Kurrgo activates a hostility ray that incites hostility among the people of Washington. This includes the guests at the banquet who commence assaulting the Fantastic Four. Preferring not to harm the civilians, the four flee the banquet, utilizing their abilities to bypass the armed guards who attempt to impede their progress. They embark on the Fantastic car and soar back to New York when they realize that they are being pursued by Kurrgo's vessel and attempt to evade it, but it pursues them the entire way back to their headquarters, the Baxter Building. There Kurrgo's automaton reveals itself to them and demonstrates how the entire populace of Earth now holds animosity towards the Fantastic Four and that they have besieged the Baxter Building in an attempt to apprehend the superhero team. With no alternative, Reed and the others consent to board Kurrgo's vessel and journey back with them to Planet X. Upon arrival on the planet, they discover that Kurrgo has summoned them to utilize Reed Richards' intellect to devise a means to save his people. Johnny and Ben endeavor to combat against Kurrgo's automaton, but Sue compels them to stand down and Reed consents to aid. Learning that they possess only two operational spacecraft and no opportunity to construct more and no means of obliterating the asteroid, Reed formulates a shrinking gas that he utilizes to shrink the entire populace of the planet so that they can fit into one spacecraft, relinquishing the sole alleged container of expanding gas to Kurrgo. As the Fantastic Four embark on their journey back to Earth in one craft, the inhabitants of Planet X crowd into another. Kurrgo has resolved to withhold the expanding gas so that he could govern over his minute subjects for the remainder of his life. However, as the planet commences crumbling, Kurrgo stumbles and falls and witnesses in horror as the craft containing his people departs without him. The Fantastic Four meanwhile soar back home to Earth where Reed divulges to them that he duped Kurrgo, as he did not produce an enlarging gas, informing his teammates that in the vast universe size is relative and that the inhabitants of Planet X will discover a suitable abode, regardless of their actual size.